Welcome to the Oh Hell Yeah podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Oh Hell Yeah. We're here in Spider House Rule Studios. Before we get into the podcast, do us a damn favor. Subscribe to the pod, hit the notification bell, get notified every time an episode comes out. Why am I yelling? Do us a favor, hit the subscription.
Do us a favor.
For God's sakes, help us.
We never ask for anything except for this every week.
Every single week we ask you to subscribe. And I know there's guys out there.
Would it kill you?
And I know they're guys because I see the numbers. They watch, but don't subscribe. Is that what you're going to do? You're just going to have sex with us and not make us your boyfriend?
Yeah. You're going to, you think you can get the milk for free?
Yeah. We're cattle, okay?
Buy this cow.
Buy us.
One comment, one subscribe, 2 clicks.
We're a couple of sows that need a bull. Be our bull.
Be our bull. Non-sexually.
Yeah, no
Or-
bull. So I have my good friend Bryan Hatt, Blueberry Blast, staying at the house. If you don't know Bryan Hatt, he's an exquisite, my best friend of over 20 years. He's in the house right now. My house currently has,
Alone?
with my wife.
Okay.
Don't worry.
You were looking for a bull.
Finally,
Bullberry blast.
Bullberry Blast. Milk this Bullberry Blast. Milk this bull and he'll blast. Anyway,
Sure.
I have a buxom blonde in my house and it's not my wife.
Yes.
A big breast. There's a couple of big breasts in my house and they aren't my wife. After this, you got to go inside and say hi to Blueberry Blast.
Of course, I must. I simply must.
Give him a big hug. It's like you know what? A hug from him is like. It's like holding a duvet fresh out of the dryer. It's big, it's white, it's warm. It's it's a cloud.
Okay, a big cloud. Yeah, a big duvet. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, pulling a duvet. I think that's not a great analogy because if I'm pulling a duvet out of the dryer, I'm stressed. I got to put that thing in the duvet cover.
Yeah, but for a second there, it feels
It does
warm.
feel good. It is nice.
It is nice.
We'll give it that.
How are you? What's going on? We got a big show tomorrow. If you're listening to this show, but at this point, we've already done the Netflix is a Joke Festival show at Totally Comedy Show.
Maybe not. If this comes out at 5:30, you got 3 hours to get to Bar Lubitsch if you're listening to this. Right
No,
now.
the tickets are sold out.
Tickets are sold out. You got forget it. Never mind.
And this guy,
Don't fucking bother.
and by the time you listen to this podcast, my friend here will be knee deep in a fucking tuna melt after the show.
Yeah, I probably will be.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I can't wait to get my hands on that.
I'm getting old, dude. I just turned 45. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Of course, I knew that. I knew
Wow.
it was your birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, I held my phone all day. I guess he's just saving for the pod.
Happy birthday.
May 2nd. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
I'm just checking my phone.
He's a good friend. He saved it for the pod.
My text got stuck in my outbox. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, that happens.
It happens. Yeah.
You know what's funny? I used to think I used to be really petty about my birthday. Now I don't care. I think after 40, you're just like, I don't want people to know how old I am or I exist. But 45.
45. Wow. Halfway to 50.
Halfway to 50. You know what? Midlife. I'm at the midlife point of my life if I'm lucky.
If you're lucky.
If I'm really lucky.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Remember?
You've lived more life than you will live in the future. And it'll feel shorter because the years just keep feeling shorter.
Yeah. It all feels the same. I can open my eyes one day and be 55, then 65, then 75. Then I open my eyes and my whole soul will be uploaded to a cloud somewhere.
You'll
and
wake
then,
up and you'll be a computer.
Yeah, and then a Tesla robot will be walking around with my head in its head.
Yeah.
I should only be so lucky.
And it'll be on stage. What do you do for work?
What do you do for work? I've already uploaded my occupation. Oh, that's right.
Right. Thank you.
Crowd work in the future is going to be bad. I didn't get much for my birthday. What did I do? I went to a fine restaurant.
Which restaurant?
Betsy?
Betsy. Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Not Bestia.
No, Betsy.
Okay.
And I wore some nice black chinos, a blue short coat. I looked good with some boots. Showed up, the exact uniform of everyone that worked there. I'm not kidding. Blue short coat, black pants, black shoes.
That's cool.
I looked exactly like everyone working there.
Was everyone like, can I get some Parmesan cheese?
I'm like, no, yeah.
Yeah.
You tip me now.
Yeah.
Just,
That's how we do things.
I literally was walking around being like, yeah. It doesn't help. Doesn't hurt that I also look like I work in a stylish restaurant. But aside from that, my buddy came down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny about when you got two guys in their 40s on vacation? There's no partying.
No. Well, you're not much.
I got
of a-
MLB TV.
Yeah.
We're watching the games.
That's all you need.
I'm making food. I'm gonna barbecue after this, and then we go out for coffees, and
Grilling and
that's it.
chilling?
Grilling and chilling.
What are you grilling up?
Just some chicken sausages.
Chicken sausages. Okay.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm old. I can't, man. It's cholesterol.
Yeah. It's good you're looking out
Come
for these things. It's
on.
good he's looking out for these things.
I can't. I want to so bad. I
Yeah.
want to be like you.
Yeah.
I want to be a guy who doesn't even look at his charts. Like, what?
No.
LDL?
I'd have
Get
to
out of
I'd have to
here.
go to the doctor to look
No.
at the chart. There's no way I'm doing
No,
that.
if
You ever
there's
been to
not-
the doctor? Expensive.
If there's not poop in your blood, I'm not going. That's what he says.
Yeah. If I can get up and walk around, I don't need to go to the doctor.
He's like a Toyota Corolla. What? Is it going forward? Is it going reverse? Do the mirrors work? I'm fine.
Don't take it to the shop. They're just going to tell you what's wrong with it.
Yeah. Be like a Toyota Corolla. Reliable.
I'm a 97 Toyota Corolla.
No. You're 2002 Toyota Corolla.
2002 Toyota Corolla. Not a ton of miles, but some hard miles.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. But he's been passed around from many people, and they all speak the world of him.
They all speak highly of me.
They're like, hey, reliable. It was there when I needed it, and I gave it to my daughter after college.
Yes. I got people who are like, I know a great car, so cheap.
It's so cheap, so cheap. I gave it to my daughter. My daughter gave it to her friend. They just passed them around. That's you.
Yeah,
Me, I'm like a
happy to do
Fiat. I'm like that. I think that's exotic, and then you realize, no, it's dinky and it doesn't
And it
do
will
well.
break down.
It will break down. It will break down.
It's really more of a house car.
Yeah.
You know, you should really keep your house, show it to your friends. Take it for a spin every Sunday, just around the neighborhood.
You know, you take it for a spin around the neighborhood. People laugh like, look at that thing. Yeah, but it won't protect you.
They still make these?
It's not safe. It won't protect you.
No, do not go into a rough neighborhood in that car.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll rough it up.
You leave it outside to go and grab some food. You come back, no wheels.
Yeah, you leave me
Wheels
outside.
are gone.
If you leave me outside in San Francisco or certain parts of California, people will just be like, I'll just be like, they took everything.
Yeah,
They didn't respect me.
butt naked when you come back. This guy's butt naked.
What's new? What's going on with you?
I got a small gym enemy update. I
Again,
saw my gym enemy today.
Agenemy.
My gym enemy. If you're not familiar, there's a man who yelled at me at the gym for not wiping down a machine, even though I did wipe down the machine.
Right.
And I saw him today, and again, he was singing and dancing, but I think I've discovered the source of his anger.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if we cover this. He just seems like he's got big Apple headphones on.
Yeah, huge headphones. Yeah,
Yeah,
we saw, yeah.
huge headphones, big watch.
Big over-the-ear headphones. I didn't notice a watch, but I'm guessing he wears a big watch when he's not at the gym.
He goes
He's got some
no-show socks.
You know, he was wearing really big sneakers today.
There
I
we
couldn't
go.
see his
There we
socks.
go.
Very big. I did not. That's funny. You would, because I was like, what are the dumbest sneakers I've ever seen?
Yeah, it's either big sneakers
huge
or
white. I don't even know.
really big, like
Yeah.
almost orthopedic, probably.
Almost, yeah.
And then the shorts are super high.
No, pretty long shorts today.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a gauge on this type of
Yeah.
guy. But I picture definitely a Tesla in his life.
I wouldn't be surprised.
A Cybertruck if he could afford it.
Yeah, I mean, he would love to get a Cybertruck.
He'd love to get a Cybertruck.
He sits his phone background is a Cybertruck because he's saving up.
I bet I could spot a Cybertruck guy in public. If I see a guy walk by and I smell a lot of cologne, see a huge watch, maybe a lot of jewelry with an open shirt, I'm like, Cybertruck.
Cybertruck.
If I see a woman walking by with a dog that's got dyed hair, Cybertruck.
Cybertruck.
If I see a guy walking by and he just, I don't know, just mumbles a slur, Cybertruck.
Cybertruck. Yeah.
If I see a guy voting for Spencer Pratt, Cybertruck.
Cybertruck.
That's a Cybertruck
100%
voter.
of Cybertruck voters are Spencer Pratt.
Yeah, that should be the new thing. That's lady should be. He's a Cybertruck. He's a walking Cybertruck.
He's a walking Cybertruck.
He's a walking Cybertruck.
Sure, take him for a spin, but like you don't want to own.
You imagine bringing that to your hometown? They'd laugh at you.
They'd laugh at
Be like,
you.
you're dating that? You're with that?
It's disgusting.
Yeah, but anyway, so what happened to this guy?
I think I discovered the source of his anger. I caught a glimpse of the back of his head today. He's starting to bald.
Oh no! Oops.
Oops. And of course, much love and respect to all the baldos out
The
there.
Chrome Domers, we love you. Okay.
You're our boys. Don't let anyone tell you you're not beautiful.
And I hope you're binge listening to us on your way to Turkey. We really hope so.
We really do. If you got the funds, why not?
Why not? You know what you should do? number one thing, go to Istanbul, have that 8-hour flight, and on the way there, just listen to all our podcasts.
That's a great use of your.
Yeah.
That's a great use of your weekend. Fly to Turkey, listen to the whole run of our podcasts. Fly back, watch them on YouTube.
And you know what? This explains everything. Why he hates you.
Yeah,
Because
he saw my full head of hair.
You're follically blessed in every regard. Like there are guys like me that have great lettuce. They got bad shrubs. They got bad. Yeah. You got the whole thing going. And if there's the guys out there like, oh, you know, like I would love to have, I'd love to have that look where it's like long hair, beard. So not all the guys can pull it off because usually full beardos got no chrome or chrome domers.
Got the chrome dome. This guy has the beard. Because to be a chrome dome.
Because it's a tea thing. You probably have the most ideal level of tea. You do. Think about it. Because you have full beard, full thing, and you can probably get buff if you wanted to.
I could try. I'm trying. Listen, I'm trying.
Yeah, he's round in the right places, but it's okay. But there's usually guys that got, you know what it is? Maybe it's like a really square jaw thing. Because you're more of an oval faced guy, but like I'm an oval faced guy too. But you know the guys are just fucking angular. There's those guys rarely have full.
I think so.
Something like really square jaw guys, like really square jaw.
I mean, look at John Hamm though, but for all we know, he's had the.
I knew a guy. He went to Self Edge once. They get jeans.
John Hamm did.
John Hamm, Self Edge, my store. You know where you get my Japanese salvage denim. And I was like, I don't know. You ever like an impulsive moment where, you know, like why did I ask that? I was like, he's. So I'm at the store and they say, oh, John Hamm was here. Was his dick big? I heard he's got a big dick. And they're like, and I forget, these guys aren't my friends. They're just guys that work at a store that I happen to frequent. And they're like, I don't know. And then I have to qualify my thought. I have to qualify my comment by saying, you know that.
I saw on the internet.
Yeah, the internet said he has a big bulge and you were helping him get pants on. Did you
I have a Google alert for John Hamm's penis and it says it's delivering.
You didn't happen to see a bulge on him, did you? I'm not interested. I have a wife.
Not that I care.
I have a wife.
I don't know why I brought it up, but I thought we could bond over this. I thought everybody kind of knew about this.
They got kind of weirded out that I asked the first thing I asked was, If it was you, I'd be like, hey, you'd be like, nah, I didn't get a glimpse. You fool.
Nah,
but,
I'm gonna try to get a glimpse.
But yeah, so he's balding.
Balding.
Now, what level of balding?
I think it's fresh. And so I think maybe I'm starting to think maybe he accidentally caught a glimpse right as he was going to wipe down the machine. And he saw the bald spot on his head, and that's why he yelled, fucking disgusting.
Yeah, security cams will do it to you, too.
Yeah.
You check your Ring cameras, you walk away, you're like, oh, no. Oh, no.
My friend Hartball, shout out to Hartball Kosala, he's got a funny bit about how every guy he knows has like 50 pictures of the top of their head in their phone.
I had a bit about this where my wife, I got to work on this. It was impromptu bit workout where I go, the phone the pictures in your camera roll change when you're single to married. Because when I was single, I'd be like, I remember her, I remember those on her. You know what I mean? And then when you're older, you're like, the pictures of your wife are a little more intimate. You're like, oh, here's a mole she's worried about. Here's a canker sore she's convinced is getting bigger. Pictures of her and my phone, me or her phone. It's like, this is what he thinks a bald spot looks like, and just over and over again, just constant bald spot like updates. But I don't know how to word it right. We'll work on it later. But anyway, it's tons of bald spot pictures.
Yeah, we're all keeping a close eye on it.
Not that there's wrong.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Some of my favorite.
All of our chrome domes are baldos. We love you. We'd rather die than be you, but we love you.
Yeah.
I'm not taking finasteride. I'm taking cyanide. But. We love you.
Yeah. Don't take this the wrong way, but if I were to be you for one day, I would be like the warden in Shawshank. Yeah. When the cops show up.
Yep.
I'd be like, blammo.
That's it for me.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it. You're really brave.
Yes.
You're really brave.
And to all my chrome domers under 5'8", my God, you're the bravest men I know.
We salute you.
You are the bravest men I know.
The fact that you haven't lost it. You know what I mean?
The fact that you haven't sold everything in your life to make one beeline to Turkey is incredible. You are the bravest man in America.
Yeah, you possess a level of like self-assurance or self-love that I frankly don't have.
You know, when they say there's going to be a draft in America, like who do we draft? Guys between the ages of 18 and 25, able-bodied men? Like, no. Balding men under 5'8", get them.
Get them.
They're brave.
They are willing to die.
They're
being brave.
There's nothing.
I know how I felt when I thought maybe it was going, and let me tell you, they don't want to die, but they're willing to.
Yeah, and on top of that, first number one, willingly wear a helmet. They will wear a helmet.
Yeah, give them a helmet.
They're in.
Give them a helmet and a uniform. Come on.
They're in.
Everybody looks. You're 5'8" and you're bald. You put a helmet and a uniform on him. Suddenly, that guy's a war hero.
Yeah.
That guy could ask for a number.
Regardless of age, if you find a 45-year-old guy who's under 5'8" and fully chrome doming, get him over there. He'll fight to death. He's fought to death for.
Give that guy a gun.
Yeah, those guys aren't angry.
That guy a gun.
Those guys, or
and
a
then
podcast.
Get him out of the country.
Yeah. Get him a gun, but get him out of the country because there is fear. There is fear he might start a podcast, and that guy
channel it.
Yeah, that guy is.
We're gonna channel that rage.
You don't want that guy starting a podcast because no, because it will do well.
Yeah,
it'll do well.
That's how you end up with Andrew Tate,
Rogan. You name him.
Rogan. Yeah.
It's kind of weird that he's bald and Rogan, and Rogaine is right there.
It's right there. Yeah, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan.
But anyway, so he's balding. Ooh, yeah, that's okay. That's the one thing I will say. Shout out to John Cena. You're not aside from making kids who are deathly ill make their dreams come true when you visit hospitals. Aside from that, you were also open about his hair transplant surgery.
Did he do it?
And he's very open about it.
That's cool.
He's like, hey, I got it done here in Los Angeles. It's a little more money, but I wanted to be home. Got the full thing, and he's got a perfect hairline. He looks great.
He looks great.
Would you do the turkey thing? We talked about this.
100%.
Yeah.
I'd do it. I'd do it tomorrow if I had the money. I'd have a friggin' hairline at my eyebrows if I could.
There was a guy one time I went to a house party, and it came up with he said I have great hair. I go, thanks, man, thanks. And I was just kind of like, this is like, yeah. I got mine done last year. I was like, what do you mean done? He's like, oh, I got the surgery. I went to Turkey and back. Dude, he was holding court. We're all surrounding him like, really?
Damn.
Wow. How's the recovery time? Do you have a before and after? How do you feel? What do you do? And he's just like, well, it's just commandeering this whole conversation. There was like 5 guys surrounding him.
Because we're all thinking about it.
We're all fascinated.
It's like getting a motorcycle. It's like, oh, wait, you got one? You
Wow.
did it? Your wife let you?
Do chicks surround you now? It is. But there are guys that are pulling off the chrome dome that,
of course, anyone can.
that
Maybe not anyone.
are in that Statham range. We're not all Stathams.
No. Yeah, you got to have a pretty tough jawline. You got to have a pretty strong jawline, I think, to pull off the baldo.
Yeah.
And a lot of confidence.
More than I got.
Yeah.
I'm 5'7" and 1/8 if I'm lucky. This is all God could do for me. He gave me the legs of a little girl and the head of a
40s movie star.
That's okay. Yeah,
He's working with what he's got.
Okay, I've got Clark Gable's hair and
Shirley Temple's legs. And he's making it work.
Yeah. Okay. What's that song she sings? Lollipop. What's that? Did she have something?
She did a song.
I'm on the team.
Lollipop. I only know it, I think, from The Simpsons.
Heavily abused.
Great.
So yeah, didn't want to bring that down.
Okay.
She was the.
You telling me a child star had a rough go of it?
Yeah, it's kind of the first and only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we sorted that out early.
They put her on I think hormone blockers to keep her small.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
Do you know about the falsettos, kids?
No.
You know what this?
The ones who they clip?
Yeah.
So they never.
I think they're called falsetto or balsetto.
Balsetto. No balsettos?
No balsettos. Anyway, so basically there was kids in the church back in the day that were gifted with a voice, and to keep their voice from dropping, they would remove their testicles and they became prepubescent kids, men, and they would just have a high voice, but also be kind of boyish, but you're 40.
That's crazy.
That's crazy to do that willfully. And the church was like, your son is very blessed. We should snip his balls so he can sing for the church and never drop his.
And what an honor it would be to have your son sing in the choir.
Is that crazy?
That is crazy.
But back then, that's probably going to Major League Baseball and getting steroids or something.
When was this?
This is probably 1600s.
Okay.
I think they're doing
long enough ago that it was either you clip your balls and you become a valued member of this church and you're fed and clothed every day, or you die in a ditch with a toothache at 30.
Also, remember back then it was God's calling. This is your thing. I think I read about this. I thought it was so horrifying. I think it was recorded as long ago as the 1950s. They did it.
They were doing this in the 50s.
This is like lobotomy days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, give me one.
Lobotomy.
Give me one.
You ever seen what they do in a lobotomy?
What do they scoop out part of your brain, right?
They put like a pick in your head and they crack a part of your brain,
Ugh.
and you're just docile.
Give me one of those.
And the youngest person they've ever done it to was age 8.
When 8-year-old, they lobotomized an 8-year-old?
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's too uppity. When he should have been on like Ritalin or something,
Yeah,
or not, or maybe I don't know. Don't smoke and feed him coffee. Like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with him?
They basically, Bart Simpson in 1949 was
And
like,
they
we gotta scoop out part of his brain.
Speaking of,
Cowabunga, dude. What does that mean?
so
I will eat your shorts.
I think we need to talk about this one thing in the news. Not that anything else is happening.
It does. Am I crazy or has it been a slow news week
I don't know.
relative to weeks prior?
Have you been following this JP Morgan thing?
A little bit. Yes. I feel like what I've been seeing most recently is that maybe we don't believe this guy anymore.
I don't know, because he faked his parents' a relative's death to get off
Is
work.
this true?
So he's become an incredible thing. So basically,
Yeah. Let's in case
Give
you
me the bullet
haven't heard,
points.
Yeah. A guy at JP Morgan accused his boss, who was like a VP or something, of basically coercing him into sex. And sort of
to be a sex
blackmailing him.
slave. To be a sex
Yeah,
slave.
to be a sex slave, basically blackmailing him and saying, if you want a future here at JP Morgan, you got to fuck me right here, right now, and kind of whenever I want.
Also, there's a thing about like sucking my toes,
Okay,
being my
I
little
didn't see that.
footstool.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Full on, okay,
Right.
femdom type stuff. Okay,
And we think that's so bad. And
that's bad, and that's bad.
That's bad.
Should not do that.
Right.
Unless-
It's kind of hot. It's so hard being a guy, because your mind is like, being a progressive liberal guy who's educated, you think like, this is a terrible
this is
work.
obviously wrong.
This is a terrible work
You
environment.
could never do this to someone.
But fucking cool, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
bro.
You fucked it up.
Bro, she picked you, bro.
She picked you. But she's a monster.
She picked you to be a victim.
She's a
and
monster, and she abused her power over you.
Yes, and that's wrong.
But
It was probably
so
at times.
And I looked at her.
You probably
she's,
liked it.
Yeah.
But don't do that.
It. Don't
it's bad.
do it. She's a monster.
At this point in our retelling of the events, she is a monster. But
monsters can be hot.
yeah, there's a world in which this could be with consenting adults, recreated in some sort of film, and you'd be like, I don't mind watching this. You know what I mean?
It really was the plot to a Sandra Bullock, Ryan Reynolds movie. So
I never even thought about that. It's the proposal. It's the indecent proposal.
We've kind of accepted that this is kind of cool.
This does happen.
And they're both respected actors.
And in that movie, they end up falling in love. So
yeah, we haven't given them a chance to fall in love yet.
we didn't even find out if they were going to fall in love.
But what she did was wrong.
What she did was wrong, just like what Sandra Bullock did was wrong.
Right.
But ultimately, worked out.
Yeah.
Did it not? Did it not work out for Sandra Bullock?
So let me get this straight. So there'd be moments where she'd be like, she'd call him into his office, and then he'd be like, all right, whip it out right now. We're doing it. And then after that, you're going to let me lick you up and down, and then you're going to go back to work. Buddy.
That'd be bad.
Oh,
That would be
bad.
That would be bad.
Yeah, it's hard to work after that.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
That's your place of work. You shouldn't have to deal with that.
Yes. Terrible woman.
Shouldn't do that.
Shouldn't do that.
I'm having a hard time imagining a job where I'm not open to that. Me personally. That's me personally.
I thought, I think the real...
As soon as someone says, I don't want to do this, then it's not good anymore. Then it's not good anymore.
Yeah, I think the real trauma is that you can't say anything, and you're missing out on a lot of high fives.
Yeah. But also maybe he made it up is kind of it's what I'm hearing now.
Yeah. I think maybe he made it up.
Maybe he made it up.
Maybe he made it
We don't
up.
know.
Maybe he's
we don't
the-
know for sure.
Maybe, and I don't victim blame.
We're not victim blaming, but we're not. That's the thing is we're not even really sure who the victim is right now.
Yeah. You know what? There are these scenarios where guys are going to be like, dude, you had it made. The teacher-student relationship, that's just pedophilia. Okay.
Yes.
She's 25, he's 15. It's gross in every way.
Absolutely should not happen.
But the boss,
They're both adults.
no, they're both adults.
They are both adults.
Yeah. I think he's married.
Yeah, I think he was married.
That's the real.
And I think in the stuff that I saw, there was also sort of a racist element.
Yeah. I
And
think
unequivocally, that's a big old no-no.
I think she was like saying something like "suck on my toes, you dirty Pakistani" or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a place we're really comfortable drawing a line and saying no.
No. But I mean, heinous things have been said in bed before. Maybe he was like, "Yeah, I'm a
Sure. I mean, again, if you're into it, you're into it.
Yeah.
Then if it's two consenting adults,
And you know what? Would it be as wrong if you're a single guy and your boss and your corporate job is to get in here, you filthy honky, and whip out your white dong? Is that racial?
I mean, it is, but again, it really depends on how it's received.
Yes.
Because me personally,
Yes.
I think again,
Yes.
assuming I'm not in a relationship in
Yeah.
this world that we're envisioning, I have a hard time
Yeah.
imagining that I'm not open to that.
What if she's like, "Hey,
You know,
I got a
if I'm
big board
attracted.
meeting with all the shareholders. Get in here. I need to blow you
hold a
before
share of you."
I need to blow you before I get into this meeting real quick. Hurry up."
And I'm like, yeah, what am I gonna be like? Oh, but but I got too many spreadsheets open.
Yeah, spread me with your sheet.
Spread me in the
sheets. Oh no.
Oh no!
This
And
one's
then
tough.
She's doing wordplay.
This one's tough.
Wordplay before the foreplay. Come
And
on!
I just want to say, we're literally existing in a world here where he doesn't have a spouse. You have a girlfriend, have a wife. If this were to happen,
Obviously that's a no.
I'd be like,
Obviously
"Are you
that's a
fucking
no.
kidding me? Get away from me! You're gonna ruin my life for this." But
We're imagining.
imagine in a world where you're a single guy, entry level
You're a hot
position,
boss.
you're a hot boss.
Says, get in here.
I'm not gonna lie, there was moments
In
where-
the
of
office.
this, and you probably jerk off in the bathroom anyway. Is it really that different?
That's what they're all doing in the offices.
Yeah. Remember Jan from The Office?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that is sort of Jan coded.
It's wrong.
It's wrong. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do her if you could. But now apparently he's they did a deep investigation. And the allegations they claim is not true. Of course, they're going to say that, her lawyers.
Sure, of course, her lawyers are going to say that.
And they're painting him as a serial liar because he said someone died in his family so he could have time off.
That's tough. See, now this is tough
So
because
now-
that is if they caught him in that lie, that's definitely
It
a
discredits
lie.
him a lot.
I think it discredits him a little bit.
There we go.
A little bit.
Because that's just guy behavior.
That's just you work in an office. I know a lot of people who've made up lies like that to get out of work. I had a friend one time. I had this job at this place called Tuesday Morning, which is kind of like TJ Maxx for like home goods.
Yeah.
When we were like 18, and he lied to get out of work. He said he was going to visit family in like Mississippi, and then Hurricane Katrina hit, and all the airports in Mississippi were closed, so he just never came back to work.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But I know a lot of people who've pretended to have a dead relative to get out of work.
Yeah.
That to me does not rise to the level of like nothing this person says can be trusted. How'd they catch him faking the death?
I think they did some sort. They had an investigation where they found, okay, he saying someone died, and then they kind of looked into it and asked around, like, oh no, his parent, or let's just say,
Yeah.
hypothetically speaking, oh no, his parents are still alive. Oh, so he lied about that. Listen, when corporate America's involved, high-end lawyers,
Yeah,
lawsuits,
she's a high power.
They're looking into every.
There's a lot of money. JP. Well, that's what's tricky about it for me, is there's obviously a lot of money behind JP Morgan, and it's in their best interest for this to not be true.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, did he make it up? I don't know. Did he like it? We'll never know.
Yeah. Let me see if I get some point form bulletin of like what happened.
Okay.
But I think we kind of explained it all. We could just read that because I don't have my reading glasses. And I'm
Okay.
old.
Need your cheaters.
Yeah, cheaters. Yeah.
Former J.P. Morgan banker, later identified as this guy, we'll call him Rana, filed a lawsuit against executive Lorna Hajdini, accused her of sexual coercion and assault, racial abuse, drugging allegations.
That's
threatening
different.
his-
Okay, that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad. Threatening his career and bonuses. JP Morgan said investigated internally, found no merit, claimed the accuser would not fully cooperate with the investigation. A twist in the story, the lawyer was reportedly withdrawn for temporarily or corrections and refiling. I don't know what that means. Sources close to the executive called the allegations fabricated and fan fiction. No criminal charges for now. Let's see. Yeah. So it sounds like, yeah, I don't know. I guess,
This might be more of like,
well, there was a lawsuit.
yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we'll find out as the lawsuit happens.
Have you ever had like a inner office, inner job fling?
Only one. I hooked up with a coworker.
Wow.
Who, yeah, not a very interesting story.
How did you work the next day?
We rarely like worked together like that.
Okay.
She also worked at the bakery. This was, just a couple
Bakery?
years ago. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We would see each other. We would cross paths on one of my shifts sometimes, and then we went out on a few dates. We hung out.
Yeah, I made out with a cashier at the Home Depot.
Hell yeah, brother.
And this girl, she was working there. She would constantly walk by my section, and I was like, I think she likes me. She's constantly flirting with me. I think this might be something here. And I had a girlfriend at the time. And then me and this girl broke up, and I was like, great, I'll just date the cashier.
Mm-hmm.
And we went on a date. We made out. I was like, great. And then she just stopped. She wasn't interested.
Mm.
She was like, yeah, it was kind of fun when you were like, and that's what she was thinking probably, when you forbidden fruit kind of thing. And then it's just
Yeah.
kind of like, oh, I guess she just doesn't want to hang anymore. And then she left the job, and then I just never heard from her again. But like, it wasn't like we made out and it was fun, and I was like, hey, I think I might have something here, and just
Yeah, I think that happened to me once at a software job, where one of my software jobs. I think that sometimes you see someone every day and you're like, you start fantasizing, and then you go out on a date or you hook up and you're like, all right, actually the fantasy was more
Yeah.
fun. No disrespect, you're a lovely person, but I think I was really just kind of excited about having a little crush at the office.
You know, it's funny when you're young, you think about you don't think about the consequences. You think about the gains. It's like, oh, we'll make out, we'll hook up, it'll be fun. When you're older, all you think about is, what am I gonna do? Risk this job? I have health care. What am I gonna do? Like, fucking, make it awkward at work. What if it doesn't work out? You're just thinking so many steps ahead, because when you're young, you make all these mistakes, and you reap the fucking mistakes. Sorry, you don't reap the benefits of it. You like live the mistakes, and you're just like, oh.
I guess that's a small regret I have in my life, is that I didn't really, when I was like like college jobs, all the college jobs I had were like dudes jobs. Like I worked exclusively with dudes, like driving around in a truck,
Right.
delivering party rentals equipment. So I should have been a waiter,
Oh my God.
Why was I not a waiter?
Yeah, I guess. Why didn't you do a waiter job?
I don't know. I
never worked
think
with
because
food.
I got this job and it paid pretty well. So
Did you ever do a moving job?
no, this was sort of like moving, but it wasn't moving. I was a waiter in Australia for a little while, but I had a girlfriend that whole time. And then I worked at the hookah bar.
Hookah bar?
Yeah.
You worked at a hookah bar?
I worked at a hookah bar.
For doing what?
I ran that business, brother.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it doing now?
So it's gone.
so you ran it at the ground.
We destroyed it ourselves. So what happened was, my friend and our other friend opened a hookah bar in Bellingham. It's a college town in Washington. And then they wanted to open another one, or one of the guys wanted to open another one, and the other one didn't want to do it. So he knew I was looking for a job, and he was like, "Do you want to help me open this hookah bar? Like, I need someone to help me."
Really?
Renovate." Yeah.
Where is this, on Australia?
No, this was in Seattle. So it was a paint store, this little paint store in Capitol Hill, which is kind of like the Silver Lake of Seattle. Their landlord said, "Hey, just so you know, we're gonna everything on this block is gonna get torn down. We sold it. It's gonna be high-rise condos, but we don't know when." So the paint store moved out, and so he got a lease with the understanding that like you're gonna get 3 years max.
Huh.
But it was so cheap, so we went in, we renovated it, we turned it into a hookah bar. He left the.
Do you like the
country.
hook?
No, not really.
Ugh.
Especially not now that not after working there. The smell of it still makes me feel like I'm at work, you know. But then yeah, he went to Asia to like hang out, and so I was just like running this business. It was honestly the best job I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, because it was in the cool neighborhood, and I had a parking spot, and so I could go out to the bars and then crash there. It was like where people would go after the bars got out.
Right.
It was also where a lot of college kids hung out, which was at the time, you know, I was like 22, so it was like, yeah, this is fine, you know. But then the older I got, the more I was like, damn, I can't be like 27 and hanging out with 19-year-olds all the time.
My last job was at the Home Depot.
Home Depot.
July 6, 2006. Now I was in, you know, I'm not to,
coming up on 20 years.
Not to flex, but you know, yeah, but like up until maybe 2019, I was in deep financial trouble.
Sure.
Like, ooh, man, I got to borrow from credit to pay off credit. Stuff like that. I was
Stuff like me now.
I had like a credit card loan, and then I was paying myself off to pay. Like it was just a lot, and then I got some big wins, and that helped. But like, there was like month to month, I was just like, oof, it's getting rough. I was kind of lucky that the exchange rate, I had a loan in a Canadian bank, the exchange rate was par or like close to. But if it was now, I'd be screwed.
Yeah.
My buddy Bryan's paying $10 for a coffee out here.
Yeah, that's rough. 10 Canadian
dollars.
Yeah.
You make Canadian dollars back. So it's like, so we're eating at home a lot because I'm like, I can't put that on you. Like, want to go to a restaurant with me and my wife? You're paying 40% on the dollar.
Yeah, and it's already the most expensive place to get food in America.
Yeah. Not without Spencer Pratt, though.
Oh, yeah. We got to get him in office.
Get him on this podcast.
Get him on this podcast so we can tell you his platform.
Yeah, it's get rid of the zombies and bring order back to LA. How you gonna do it? What does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
What does it matter? I went bankrupt many times in my own personal life. Why would I do this in the city?
Come on.
I invested in crystals at one point.
Remember me? I was on TV. I was a kind of hated character on a reality show.
Yeah. And
don't you trust me to run your city?
And I spun that into a fledgling career.
Yeah, that's. Have you been following the Stefan Diggs trial at all?
Who?
Stefan Diggs?
Yeah, what's going on with him?
I don't know, but I was just talking to Maddie a little bit ago.
Isn't he dating? What's his name? The rapper chick.
He might have been at some point. I don't.
No, so currently is. He's dating Cardi B.
I think they broke up.
Did they break up?
I think they broke up.
That's Clay and Meg Thee Stallion. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Your boy Clay.
My boy Clay.
Northwestern, didn't he go? Did he
No,
go to Western?
He went to Washington State University. Wazoo. Go, he's a Coug. Go Coug.
So you root for Clay?
Not really.
No, okay.
I grew up on the other side of the mountains where the UW was.
Okay.
That was where I always grew up rooting for UW. But no, Stefan Diggs, he went on trial for an incident. He was accused of strangling his chef.
Wow.
But he was found not guilty today. But yeah. But Maddie was telling me that her brother called her about it because the trial was insane. And I was hoping you had some info about it, but I don't know.
I know he used to be a Buffalo Bill, so that's my adopted team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, hey, you're doing pretty well if you're strangling your chef.
Yeah, if you're strangling a personal chef.
Yeah, like we've all been there, right? We want to strangle your chef. Like, hey, man, I said medium rare. You call this fucking...
I said chef recommends. The chef recommended medium well.
Are you kidding me? Is this market fish fresh? No, strangled. I'm at McDonald's trying to strangle the chef every day. Bring me the chef. Have you? I knew a guy, a comic, who was really big at one point. He later went bankrupt. Blamed his accountant, like you do.
Like you do.
You blame your accountant.
Is it Dane Cook?
No. That his brother.
His brother, yeah.
But this guy was. I'll tell you what it is later. but huge comic. And this is 2014, 2015. And I remember going to his house in Malibu, and he had a personal chef. And it's the first time I really felt rich in my life. Because he's like, what do you want to eat? I go, what do you have? He's like, just tell her. And I just looked at a woman in the face, and I was like, I'll have
Chicken tenders.
I said, I'll have fried chicken and broccoli. I'm trying to stay healthy. She's like, okay. And she's like, do you want a side of potatoes on that or corn? I'm like, I'll have potatoes mashed. Do you want like fries? Do you want like maybe like medallion cut? And I was like, I'll just take wedges if you have. Like, great. What would you like to drink? I'm like, it was like a restaurant. I was like, oh, I'll have this. Like, and I sat there in his kitchen with him just talking, and I look over and she's just like making a fresh meal.
Fried chicken, just frying it.
Not fried chicken, like roasted chicken or whatever,
Okay.
like pan-seared chicken.
Chicken.
And I was just like, and then a hot plate came in front of me. I was like, this is insane. It's like really, it was like having a restaurant with a person.
That's the dream.
And every morning she would wake up and say he'd be on a meal plan, like because he's trying to lose weight. And like, we'll have this, and she just meal plan. Okay, cool. And takes his credit card, goes, buys all the food, loads up the fridge, and just hangs out. Last meals at like 6 or 7. She'll make snacks for at night, and just come back in the morning and do it all over again.
Damn.
She just wakes up, goes to the house, makes breakfast when he wakes up, like, hey, okay, cool. And then hangs on the house, does some other stuff, some laundry, cleans up the dishes, cleans it for whatever, and then makes lunch, and then hangs out, whatever. Oh, here's dinner. And then boom, it's a real 9 to 5.
Yeah. Do you think we could fake our way into one of these jobs? Do you think I could fake my way into that?
What do you mean? Be a personal chef for somebody?
Yeah.
For who?
I don't know. Somebody cool?
Somebody rich and
What
cool.
What if I was...
Right.
Let's think about it. What if I was Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's personal chef?
I got a better idea. What
Okay.
if you found a way to be a personal chef for some like high-end director, producer,
Okay.
and then
I'm just being funny.
just being funny.
Just being funny.
And being ripped.
And ripped.
I'm just like, oh, sorry, I came back from the gym. Is this okay attire? I'm just wearing a really low-cut plunge tank top.
Yeah. Well, that's what I
Now,
wear at the gym.
ideally, he's straight and has kid and a wife. That's
Sure.
Well, there could be a chance the wife is attracted to you. But that's
Right.
okay too. But
Sure,
anyway, the point is,
whatever.
you're just constantly being funny, running bits. Hey, did you hear about this? What's
You
your
seen
thoughts?
this? You heard about this?
He's like, no, he's just having his chicken dinner. You have to be a good cook, though.
And I could
could-
make them ground beef pretty good.
How good do you have to be?
How good do you have to be? These people don't know.
What do they go to school for it?
No.
Do people pay premium money for a good chef?
As long as I just sprinkle some herbs on top, they'll be like, "Wow, gourmet."
Salt is your friend,
people have
pepper's
no
your buddy. That's all you
Fucking
need.
idea what they're eating.
As long as they're white, they won't even notice
they
a difference.
won't even know.
They won't
Yeah.
even know.
Mm-mm.
No, that might be a great way into Hollywood. Has anyone considered that?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I haven't heard any stories about someone going from personal chef to like movie star,
Maybe personal chef to like celebrity cook or celebrity chef.
celebrity chef. Now there we're talking.
But like maybe that's the way you get into the business a little more. Like, hey, yeah, I'm fucking I don't know, Spielberg's personal chef. Really? Like, yeah. And next thing you know, he's like, oh my god,
the guy loves mashed potatoes.
What can I say? And then next thing you know, it's like, oh, I can't believe this guy dropped out of this role. And you're like, roll? Do a dinner roll?
Dinner roll, or is there some other role I could help you with?
And he goes like this, does one of these classics. Like,
Yeah.
Can you be on the Universal lot in about 2 hours?
You looking for a dinner roll? Hi, it's me, Brent, 6 foot, willing to shave.
That should be a tattoo. I'm actually getting a little bit midlife crisis-y lately.
You gonna get a tattoo?
Thinking about it.
What are you gonna get?
I'm like, grown man scared of his mother. I'm scared she's gonna see it and be like, treat it like it's like a monument being tagged or something.
Oh, you're afraid your mom will see it. Not that you're not considering getting a tattoo that says mom.
My brother got earrings, so I was like, okay. I'm watching my brother get an earring. He lives at home.
Get a tattoo of an earring.
Right? Yeah, that's what I should do.
A diamond earring. Come on.
So I don't know what to get. I don't know.
The Oasis logo.
No.
Canadian flag.
No.
Maple leaf.
Ugh,
Subtle.
no.
Blue Jays logo.
That's like so like
the
no.
microphone.
Maybe I would get like a Strokes lyric because I love the Strokes. I don't know. Maybe a Simpsons line that I love.
Okay. You're saying just words? just gonna get words.
Yeah, just like a little dinky tattoos.
Like,
do you have any tattoos?
yeah,
What do you
I
got
got
again?
4 of them.
Oh, don't you get like a bird doing something?
No, I got 2 moons kissing right here.
Right. That was like a local artist, right?
Yeah. Up here, I got a ghost with a party hat. Over
Ghost
here,
with a party hat.
Ghost with a party hat.
What's the significance of that?
I like to party.
But what's the ghost mean?
I don't know.
You really can just get tattoos like that, just like I don't know what it means.
Yeah.
But what if this conversation comes up?
Yeah, I thought it looked cool.
You know what?
I picked it up. It was a flash tattoo, and I thought it looked cool. It was a tattoo artist that I've been following on Instagram, who I thought did good work. And they said somebody dropped out. If anyone can get here in the next, 2 hours, I can give them a tattoo. Pick something out of my flash book.
Ah.
And so I just did it. And then I got a pen, a Bic round stick ballpoint pen over here. And then I got a panel from a comic book called Crisis Zone on my right
Yeah.
now.
What are your thoughts on like funny tattoos? Like, I don't know, like shadowing on your abs or like an arrow
That's-
pointing down to your crotch being like party zone or
I mean, I love those. I
Or
love
like-
both of these ideas.
or you're too close.
If you can read this, you're too close. That's
Yeah, on
pretty
your ass,
good.
above your asshole. Yeah. What are your thoughts on funny tattoos?
I think you should get one.
I think a guy with a funny tattoo, fun guy. Woman with a funny tattoo,
Scary.
scary. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some funny tattoos, and I've seen some funny tattoos that made me think you're not well.
You're not well.
Like the guy, I saw a picture on the internet of a guy who had like a monkey tattooed on his stomach,
No.
and his belly button was the butthole.
Oh no. The funny part is the animal's
good.
irrelevant.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what animal it is. It's still a butthole of an animal and it's your body. Yeah, that's not good.
I saw one guy. I thought this was kind of neat. He had on his thigh. He had to-do list, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because he used to sit on the toilet with a little pad of paper and write his to-do list on his leg every day. So now he just does it with a Sharpie right on his tattoo.
Oh man.
I think that's pretty sick.
Maybe I should. Maybe how about this? How about like I like have a shading of like a third peck with a nipple. Like, oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought you had
Optical illusion
Yeah,
tattoo.
yeah.
Now
I thought
we're
you had.
talking.
I thought you had a third nipple and a third ripped peck. That's crazy. Or maybe you don't have any pecs, but the third one's ripped. The other one's like a real hell of a peck.
This is a joke that I heard a guy at an open mic say 20 years ago that I still think is funny. I have no idea what happened to this guy, but he said, I'm going to get a tattoo on my penis of a bigger penis.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Shadowing, make it look bigger.
Yes.
What about this? What if you have like it looks like your dong is creeping out of your jean?
Okay, yeah, like it's peeking out.
Yeah.
That could be kind of fun.
It's just a tattoo. Yeah. That guy's fun.
That guy's fun.
But if a woman has like, above her crotch, like hit it like it's like it owes you money or something, you're like,
Jesus
Christ. No.
You okay?
Are you okay? Or like underneath your boob, just be like, feeding time or something. Just like, okay.
It would be funny if you
Right.
got a tattoo, like if you had big old hangers, like a tattoo of like a little guy hiding under your boob.
Yeah, he's just doing this. And the other one's just a guy with a camera being like, gotcha. Like a little booberazzi.
Buberazzi.
A buberazzi.
Buberazzi.
A buberazzi underneath your... Ladies, if you got beautiful large breasts, or don't, get yourself a little guy... You give yourself a little guy underneath your hanger there. The hanger's crazy to say, by the way. I don't know. I don't condone use the word hanger, but it does sound fun. Have a guy with a camera being like, gotcha, little buberazzi.
Buberazzi.
Yeah. We'll talk about. Oh, we got like 5 minutes left.
Okay.
One more thing. Anything else going on?
Do I have anything else going on? Oh, that was instead of being a personal chef. How do you feel about this? Maybe I go on Survivor. I'm thinking about it, Eddie. I've been thinking about it.
I think
We've been watching. Maddie and I have been watching a lot of Survivor.
Okay, you know what? I think yeah,
I think I could do okay.
You're approaching 40. I know what's happening. I know what's happening. Now we're scheming.
I'm scheming.
we're at that fish and
I'm
I've been. Hey,
fully
listen.
scheming.
I was there too. When I hit 40, the pandemic happened, so I avoided my scheming ideas. I'd be like, maybe I should do this. But listen, focus on the jokes. Just be a comedian. But there is a piece of you that looks like, he parlayed his Survivor career into being some sort of like personal speaker, and now he makes 6 figures.
Some of them, they go on 2-3 seasons, so they win. They win once, Maybe they finished third a couple of times.
This is how the Hollywood
we're talking
machine.
like 1.2 mil.
This is how the Hollywood machine gets you.
I know. Maybe I. Also, I'd love to see how I do.
What do you do?
It's only 26 days now, Eddie. It's not as extreme as
I'm sorry, we can't take time off of the show, and you can't backload that many. It'll be awkward.
It's only 26 days. It's only 26 days. We could backload. We could backload 4 episodes.
I really thought the scheming party would start later on. I didn't think it was gonna be right
I'm
at
scheming.
4.
I am in scheme mode. I'm gonna start ramping up Depop. I'm trying to get more dog walks. Hey, find me on Rover. If you want me to walk your dog.
40 in Los Angeles. You officially hit scheme mode. Full scheme mode.
Scheme season over here.
Yeah, it's scheme season. You start looking at reality TV. Then you start looking at the OF. The OF, you're like, oh, wait a second. Has anyone...
It's not gross if it's just your feet.
Honey, do you think I'd make money if I was on the old OF and some guy or woman with really nice painted fingernails just puts her hands through my chest? Just my chest.
Just my chest.
Just my chest hair.
Could be your hands.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
And what if that got us a house? Do you think that'd be wrong?
We could scheme.
Yeah. That's the thing with being a schemer and you're looking at the OF, you're saying to yourself, okay, I don't want to do the hardcore stuff. I don't want to show too much stuff. I just want to show stuff that no one can really pin me to, except for the tattoos, of course.
Right.
But feet and, just feet is the big one. I've had, that's the fallback plan for millennials. I can't own a house. All right, let's see my feet do anything.
Yeah.
You know what's sadder than that is when you put your feet out there and you get nothing.
Yeah, I think that's the fear.
That's the fear.
That's the fear is I find out that I don't have nice feet.
Everyone's like,
I'll give you $1.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're also, I reached out to you and be like, hey, put them in your mouth, and you won't do it. So I'm not giving you you can't just show your feet.
Yeah, you gotta do more than that. Yeah, if it turns into like a full-time job where I'm making like $200 a month, what's the point?
Yeah, what's the point?
What's the point? I got enough jobs.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a get-rich-quick scheme.
Yeah. Survivor would be fun. Would you do the Fear Factor, the new one?
No.
You wouldn't? You wouldn't be in a coffin full of like fucking cockroaches?
No, thank you.
You wouldn't like,
No, I do Survivor.
eat like bull penis?
I gotta watch another season of The Amazing Race to make sure I think I could do it, but I think I could do Amazing Race. I do Wheel of Fortune. I do Price is Right.
Okay.
I would do. I think that's End of List.
Yeah.
Oh no, I would do The Floor. You know about The Floor?
No. What's that?
It's Rob Lowe's game show. It's everyone's on this big floor. You have your little square that's like your square. You have some sort of category that you are an expert in, and then someone gets picked to challenge someone that they're touching on the square. They challenge them. They do that person's category. The way it works is they show you an image on the screen and you have to say what it is. So the category will be like bathroom, and it'll show like toilet, sink, toothbrush. And then if you win, you get their piece of land, and so you have to take over the whole floor.
I was never a big game show guy. Never like.
Oh, the floor is great.
Yeah.
The floor is great. What's great about the floor is it's just you and your friends staring at the TV and yelling whatever you see.
Sorry, the Blue Jays lost 4-3. They were up 3-2.
It's not a sports podcast, but how are they doing?
I don't want to get swept by the fucking Tampa Bay Devil Rays again.
That's tough. And the Mariners just got swept by the friggin' Royals, but then they beat the Braves last night.
This is not a sports podcast.
Not a sports podcast.
But our teams were so close to winning it all.
And now
they're bottom feeders, and it doesn't make any sense.
No.
And the Pittsburgh Pirates are fucking good. And
Wow,
the NL Central
yeah.
is the best league, the best division in sports. It's not a sports podcast.
It's not a sports podcast. Don't worry about it.
What time is it? All right, we can wrap it. Any bits? Anything we're working on?
Sylvania. I do not.
Neither do I. Well, we got our show coming up. Excited for that?
Yeah, I'm pumped. I tried to go to Milan's Netflix is a Joke show last night.
Who?
Milan
Oh,
Patel.
yeah.
Shout out to Milan.
How was it? It was full, right?
I couldn't get in.
It's packed.
It was they sold out. I went to buy tickets Sunday. It was sold out. I showed up to see if I could get a ticket to the door, and they said, "No, you may not."
Where's that?
Lyric Hyperion.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I feel there's a buzz in this festival. People are
I
kind of
think
like
there is a bit of a
all the
buzz.
indie shows are part of it, so we feel like we're not kind of feel like we're fighting against it. We're riding it.
Yeah, that was a smart move on their part.
Totally sold out too, so it should be good.
Totally, dude.
And
we're gonna party
the
like a rock
lineup,
star.
is we have
Myself,
yourself,
Chris Wakus.
Ellen's hosting.
Oh, okay.
We got you. We got another comic,
Blueberry Blast.
We have
Hatt.
Gabby Bryant.
Bryan.
And we have Usama Sadiq from
Funny AF.
He's closing us out with 20 minutes.
Whoa,
Well, possibly,
very cool.
I'm gonna reach out to some other people that want to do guest spots, but I'm gonna keep it. I think we're gonna keep it like, pretty tight show.
That's a good get.
But it could either be it was a free admission, so it could either be full capacity or hardly anyone there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for being part of this episode of Oh Hell Yeah. Do us a favor, subscribe, hit the notification bell, notified every time this episode comes out. Tell a friend, tell your coworkers, tell your boss who
mom.
you're banging, okay?
Yeah.
We'll talk to you soon. Never gonna
Bye-bye.
stop. Bye.